remember you can download the materials from the ALC website. Aggregation sum type. Right, for the sales amount, we should set the format string to currency. Save that. It's going to affect the other cubes, but we should really remove the other cubes from the project, but this is fine anyway. Okay, so what we can now do is add the dimension currency into the cube. We've got currency there. Okay, so let's add the measure group in first. So right click over here. So right click on the 6 cube, go to select a measure group, click on the fact currency rate, rename this to the currency rate. So here we know we've got 3 measures in there. Now we can go to sales amount and change the measure expression . And we want to divide it by the end of day rate. The aggregate function should be changed as well, so that it's set to last non-empty. Right, now what we can now do is we should be able to go to the dimension tab and set this properly. So we set the relationship type to many, and the intermediate measure group will be the currency rate. This will allow it to sort of pivot the data up properly. The next step is to have a look at the currency dimension. Actually, I don't need to bring that alternate key over, but now that I have, I'll just set it to not to be enabled. Yeah. But the type for the currency dimension should be set to currency. So, just save that. What I'll do is I'll exclude these from the project, just so that the changes don't affect it. So now that we've made the currency dimension of type currency, that will inform the client tools if they want to display currency dimensions differently. That will provide the information. Now the currency attribute needs to be set to currency name. Again, this just informs client tools of how to handle the dimension when being displayed. And let's browse the dimension to see where this brings us to. Type in the password, which you'll be given an email. Oh, we still have an error. We'll fix that. Let's do is browse. Okay, so that gives us names, so that's quite good. We'll fill in this to say currency name. Yeah, that's so I can expand this. So aggregatable to false, because we don't know which currencies it will aggregate. We'll build and deploy the cube to see if the error is gone. And the error is gone. Now let's go to the currency dimension. And set at some defaults. Since the fact table in the one-to-many relationship is set in dollars, we should make sure that we set the default member to be dollars. So you can see it's filled out their MDX expression. Let's rebuild and deploy our cube now, and then I think we're ready to test. So let's go to the cube. Let's go to the cube browser. Let's drag on the sales amount. And let's do it for a date. Oh, let's pick a date that we have. Oh, we have more work to do in this cube. Let's go and fix the date dimension then. Well, if we expand the date dimension, we can just use the date key in this case, and then we can pick a date out. So let's just go to the last one for 2008, and then what we'll try and do is pick our currency. Okay, we can see the different sales amounts, so we can see that's converting. To make it more readable, we can drag it over here, and there you can see. So we know our sales amount's been converted properly. And $40,000 to £26,000 sounds about right. Let's see if we can also put on the actual currency rates. one-to-many technique. This has been a good tutorial, and thank you for watching.